Welcome to Top 10. Today we are going to discuss about top 10 countries with highest number of Hindus. Hinduism is an Indian religion or dharma, a moral code or way of life that its adherents uphold. With more than 1.2 to 1.35 billion adherents, or 15 to 16% of the world's population, it is the third largest religion in the world. The term Hindu is a misnomer. While Hinduism has been referred to as the world's oldest religion, many of its adherents refer to their faith as Sanatana Dharma, Sanskrit, lit. The everlasting Dharma, a modern usage that alludes to the notion that it originated outside of human history as revealed in Hindu literature. Vaidika Dharma is yet another endonym, the Dharma connected to the Vedas. Now let's check the top 10 countries with highest population. 10. Myanmar, 890,000. In Myanmar, 1.7% of the population practices Hinduism. Over 890,000 people in Myanmar practice Hinduism, which has been inspired by aspects of Buddhism and is represented by Buddha sculptures in many of the country's Hindu temples. Hindus make up a sizable portion of the population as well, with the majority being Bengali Hindus and the minority Myanmar Tamils. 9. United Kingdom, 1,030,000. Hinduism, which is practiced by about 1.7% of the country's total population, is the third largest religious group in the United Kingdom after Christianity and Islam. Since India was a part of the British Empire at the time, Hindus have lived in the United Kingdom from the early 19th century. In the British Indian Army, numerous Indians made their homes in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. 817,000 people, 1.1% of the population, in England and Wales self-identified as Hindus in the 2011 census. 8. Malaysia, 1,940,000. In Malaysia, Hinduism is the fourth most popular religion. Hindus make up around 1.78 million Malaysians, or 6.3% of the country's overall population, according to the 2010 census of Malaysia. The population in 2000 was 1,380,400, or 6.2% of the total. The majority of Malaysian Hindus reside in peninsular Malaysia's western regions. There are 3 states in Malaysia that meet the criteria for a Hindu enclave, where more than 10% of the population is Hindu. Technically speaking, the first 3 places mentioned are Hindu enclaves. 7. United States, 2,510,000. Hinduism is a minority religion in the United States of America, ranking 4th in terms of population behind Christianity, Judaism, and Islam. Most Hindus in America are immigrants from South Asia, mainly India, some from Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Bangladesh, and a minority from Bhutan, Maldives, Afghanistan, and Pakistan. 6. Sri Lanka, 3,090,000. One of Sri Lanka's oldest religions, Hinduism has temples that are more than 2,000 years old. Hindus make up 12.6% of Sri Lanka's population as of 2011. With the exception of a few small pockets of immigrants from Pakistan and India, they are nearly exclusively Tamils, including the Sindhis, Telugus and Malayalis. In Sri Lanka, Hindus made up roughly 25% of the population in 1915, according to the census, including indentured labourers brought by the British. In the northern and eastern provinces, the central provinces, and the capital city of Colombo, Hinduism is the most prevalent religion. Hindus make up 2,554,606 people in Sri Lanka, or 12.6% of the total population, according to the 2011 census. Many Tamils left Sri Lanka during the Sri Lankan Civil War. The Sri Lankan Tamil diaspora constructed Hindu temples as a result. 5. Pakistan, 3,990,000. After Islam, Hinduism is the second most popular religion in Pakistan. While Hinduism was one of the dominant faiths in the region a few centuries back, today Hindus account for 2.14% of Pakistan's population, or 4.4 million people according to the 2017 Pakistan census. Although Pakistan Hindu Council has claimed that there are 8 million Hindus living in Pakistan, making up 4% of the country's population. Hindus make up 52.2% of the population in the Umarkot district, which also has the highest absolute number of Hindus, 714,698, in the nation. 4. Indonesia, 4,210,000. According to the 2018 census, around 1.74% of Indonesia's population practices Hinduism, with Bali having the highest percentage, 87%. Hinduism, one of Indonesia's 6 official religions, was the country's preeminent religion until Islam arrived. Indian traders, sailors, scholars, and priests brought Hinduism to Indonesia in the 1st century. The Indonesian form of Hinduism developed through the syncretic synthesis of Javanese folk religion, culture, and Hindu beliefs, which from the 6th century also incorporated Buddhist ideas. During the reigns of the Srivijaya and Majapahit empires, these concepts were still evolving. Muslim traders from the coast brought Islam to these kingdoms about the year 1400 CE, and then Hinduism, which had previously been the predominant religion, was introduced. 3. Bangladesh, 13,790,000. According to the official 2022 census of Bangladesh, 13.1 million individuals indicated that they were Hindus, making up 7.95% of the country's 165.15 million total population. This makes Hinduism the second most popular religion in the People's Republic of Bangladesh. Bangladesh is the 3rd most populous Hindu nation in the world by population, right behind India and Nepal. There is no district in Bangladesh where Hindus make up the majority of the population, despite being the 2nd largest religion in 61 of the country's 64 districts. 2. Nepal, 28,600. Nepal's primary and most prevalent religion is Hinduism. In 2006, the nation abolished its monarchy and proclaimed itself a democratic, secular nation. According to the 2011 census, there are an estimated 21,551,492 Hindus in Nepal, making up at least 81.34% of the total population, the greatest proportion of Hindus of any nation on earth. The national calendar of Nepal, Vikram Samvat, is a solar Hindu calendar based on Hindu units of time that is basically identical to the religious calendar widely used in North India. 1. India, 1,093,780,000. In India, Hinduism is the most popular religion. 966.3 million people, or 79.8% of India's population, identify as Hindu, according to the 2011 census of India. 94% of all Hindus on the planet live in India. 4 of the world's major faiths, Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and Sikhism, were developed on the Indian subcontinent. These religions all hold the view that moksha is the highest possible condition of the T-man, soul. The Shaivite and Vaishnavite sects make up the great majority of Hindus in India. Of the 3 nations in the world where Hinduism predominates in terms of religion, the other 2 are Nepal and Mauritius. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.